Welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome Bill McMahon, Director of Professional Services for Granite Telecommunications, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Bill McMahon oversees sales and support of the professional services channel partners for Granite, a U.S.-based technology service provider for enterprise and government customers throughout the U.S. and Canada. Granite's professional services supports over 650,000 brick and mortar business locations throughout North America, dispatching over 600 skilled technicians daily. Supporting a variety of operational requests, Granite's MFS team is tasked with designing and building new business locations as well as keeping them operational with the latest technology solutions, generating over $150 million in annual revenue. Prior to managing the MFS division, Bill McMahon was responsible for the implementation of the Granite Grid infrastructure projects, a proprietary high-velocity data solution for REITs, real estate investment trusts throughout North America. Bill, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Nice to have you on, man. I love Granite. I love the things you're doing and getting the little known secrets out there like what you're doing. So let's start. Enterprise businesses continue to evolve across all industries. As a leading IT contractor, what are the major obstacles that businesses are faced with where channel partners play an essential role in strategizing scalable solutions that also drives partner sales, growth, and successes?
Sure. Well, there's a common theme, right? With enterprise businesses and even small businesses, where everybody wants their business to look and function the same. Everybody wants consistency and continuity. And Granite's in a unique position to do that. We're a trusted advisor where we can sit down and learn about a customer's objectives, what their goals are, and we bring a wealth of knowledge. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of every technology deployment, every greenfield construction project, and there's a lot of value to that. So if you can put yourself in a position to sit down and really understand your customer's objective and apply that real-world experience, it's a win-win scenario where you can map out a plan that has been proven successful in the past. And informing our partners of this type of resource that's available to them makes them more valuable to their customer as well.
Yeah, one of the things you said there really resonated with me. One of the things you guys do so well is listen to what the customer wants. I mean, you've built a $2 billion company by listening and not just, forcing product down people's throats. So,
right.
Amazing success story with Granite. So with this evolving industry and business environment, how do you position yourself to build and maintain strong relationships with channel partners?
Well, it's spending time with our partners to understand their business model, right? The type of customers that they're supporting. And to your point, listening to, the struggles that their clients are dealing with. I would love to say that Granite has come up with, all of these great solutions on their own. We haven't. We sit down and we collaborate. And luckily, we're in a position where we have a lot of resources and great personnel that when you put those together, you can really brainstorm ideas on how to support one another. And we like to think that if I have the right resources and collectively we can map out the right plan, we can draft something that's going to help both of us succeed in our businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said. Well said. Well, what should sales partners look for when they're discussing field services?
Sure. Well, I think one of the challenges that we've run into is Granite's done such an amazing job branding itself in the access space. There's not a person out there that doesn't recognize Granite as being an aggregator for voice and for data services. And one of the hurdles that we've run into is informing our customers, informing our partners that there's an entire division within Granite that's dedicated to the boots on the ground side of the equation. So when we sit down with our partners and we sit down with our customers and we inform them that we're dispatching 600 technicians daily to support break fix, move, add, change, smart hands to just put out a fire, and providing that single point of contact, that consolidated effort that they've known Granite for all these years. It gives them that extra club in the bag where now they're that much more important to their customer base, right? Our partners have now put themselves in a position where they're not the go-to for just one facet of the business. Now they're making themselves eligible to be the go-to person for break fix, for new construction, for technology rollouts. We've really positioned ourselves to touch on so many different facets of the business that it gives our partners the ability to really grow wide in an account. And I think that's truly where the success is long term.
Yeah, wallet share and customer retention are two of the deliverables that you give
That's right.
to sales partners. Amazing, amazing. Well, let's wrap this up. This is a hard question because you could probably talk for half an hour, and we don't
Sure.
have half an hour. But there's a lot of telecommunication vendors that channel partners can choose from. What just quickly, what are the primary reasons that partners are choosing you guys?
Well, I think when we started this division, the idea was we were going to position ourselves to do as much or as little as what a customer needed, right? It doesn't have to be turnkey. And I think that kind of opens the door for a customer or partner to try us, to kick the tires. And we felt that as long as we do right by them, they'll come back to us organically. And Steve, I've been on this team over 15 years, and to see the growth where we're now dispatching over 600 technicians daily leads me to believe that what we do well. And I think as long as you're transparent in where you know you'll knock the cover off the ball, and you're upfront on where you're on the fringe of your capabilities, that's what's allowed us to put ourselves in a position to be successful.
All right, that's great. That's great. So, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, Bill, and I know there are millions and millions of people on the edge of their seat wanting to know a fun little known fact about yourself.
Well, fun fact. Well, my wife and I are avid travelers, and rather than just picking a normal place, that we'd see in a traveling magazine or something that friends or family had suggested, we got into the habit of once a year, literally spinning a globe and pointing, and wherever it landed, that's where we would go. And it's allowed us to travel to some pretty amazing places that I don't think I otherwise would have chosen myself. We've gone to see sumo wrestling in Japan. We've gone dog sledding up in the North Pole. And I feel like everything in between. And it gets us out of our comfort zone and really, really seeing the world, which has been fantastic.
That's amazing. I mean, I've done over 800 interviews and I've never gotten an answer like that. But it scares me. If you spin the globe,
Yeah.
I mean, with the Earth being, 2/3 water, what if you stick your finger right in the middle of the Atlantic?
You gotta know how to swim, Steve. You gotta know how to swim.
I love it. Well, hey, Bill, thanks a lot, man, for carving out time out of your busy schedule to be on the Top Gun show. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Steve. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Take care.